friends, welcome back to Belle's Library. I'm Heather, and today we are going to be talking about 10 books that I think are going to scare me this fall. I am super ready for fall, getting in the spooky season, and I'm ready for all those vibes, and I want to be scared. And also, when it's fall time, and I'm scared, I like to hide away under covers because somehow that saves me from all the monsters. So I am cuddled up right now, just trying to bring in all of the good fall spooky season everything at the moment. And we're going to talk through 10 books that I'm really excited to read that I think are going to just scare the bejesus out of me. So that's what's happening here. Before we jump into what 10 books we're going to be going through, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel so we can talk bookish more. I also have my Goodreads link down below, as well as my Instagram and my Storygraph. So check all of those out, and let's go ahead and talk about some books that just seem like they're going to be really scary. Book number 1 is Stolen Tongues by, what's the name? Felix Blackwell. This one sounds super creepy. It's like these two, I think they just got married or they're about to get married. They go out on this little romantic getaway to this little cabin in the middle of nowhere, and then something weird's like creeping around outside and whispering, and the guy's like listening to his fiance and is like, I thought she was just talking in her sleep, but she's like whispering back. Creepy, what the heck is going on there? Like, that sounds scary, guys. That sounds terrifying. Book number 2 is Blackmouth by Ronald Malfi. Now, this one I put on here because I wanted to look more into this author. I read a different book by him, and it was very atmospheric and creepy and kind of just like chilled me out. Super hardcore. So I thought that he might be a good one to have something else kind of scary and creepy. And this is his newest release that just came out this year. It says it has kind of like It by Stephen King vibes, and we're following this guy who comes back to town and he's feeling very guilty about like leaving his brother who's disabled, and a group of friends like come back together and some other weird creepy things are happening, I believe. So I don't know a ton about this one. It is kind of new to my radar, but just from the writing from his previous book that have read, I think this one could be really scary and creepy. And then add in some It vibes. I think it could definitely work. Now, this is going to go ahead and lead us into number 3, which is It by Stephen King. Still have not read this. I haven't had the best luck with Stephen King. It's been okay. And oh, puppies. Basically, it just seems so creepy with that clown. Like, he is just Pennywise. Oh my gosh. Creepy looking guy. So we're following like a group of kids, although I don't know if you follow them like when they're kids or if they're adults coming back to town having had the weird stuff happen with the kids. I don't know. I don't know a ton about it. All I know is there's a creepy clown that looks like he would give me nightmares for the rest of my life. And there's a group of kids that come together to take him down. And that's basically what I got. Number 4 is Hex by Thomas Oldhovelt, I believe it is. And this one I've been wanting to read for quite a while. It's about this like little town, and they're haunted by this witch that like had her mouth like sewn shut, and I think she like does it to other people and stuff. It just sounds super like haunted, creepy, just like, ooh, I think the ominous vibes of this one could totally like creep me out. And this witchiness of it just sounds like it would be amazing, and just I want all of those vibes. So that one's next. And then moving into number 5 is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. This one just seems like I would just be terrified to open my eyes, even though I'd be reading. I'd be like, nope, can't do it. My basic understanding of this one is like you open your eyes in this world and you are seeing something that ends up killing you in some way or something, and so you like have to wear like a handkerchief around your eyes to like keep yourself from looking. And I just can't imagine just not being able to safeguard yourself with your sight, you know? Like, man, I don't know, that just sounds scary, and I feel like it just would like freak me out. So number 6 is The Girl from the Well by Rin Chupeco, another author I've been dying to read something from. And this one is about this like phantom, ghost, whatever you want to say. She basically like kills people who are like child killers and just awful murdery people, because she was killed by one of those type of people 100 years ago. And then like some new people move into the house where her well is or something, and there's weird doll rituals and exorcisms happening, and I don't know, it just all sounds like it could be like really scary, creepy things, like girls coming out of wells, dolls being used in weird rituals. I just, lots of creepy things. I think it could be scary. And next one we have is going to be Kill Creek by Scott Thomas, and this one, from what I understand, is this like creepy haunted house is being opened up for the first time in like a decade, and this writer, and I think it's like a few writers, are going to go out there and like spend Halloween night there and try to get a story and whatever, but it's gonna be really haunted and creepy things gonna happen. And I love me a good haunted house story, so I feel the thrills and chills happening, and I think that would be a really good one. And then number 8 is Brother, which is by, I think it's like Anaya something. Anaya Allborn, and this one just sounds kind of, I don't know, just like it's gonna be just wrong and just creep me out in like the way that like this could probably happen in real life, and it's super just sickly and not okay. But my basically understanding is that we have this family and a bunch of brothers, and things are happening that basically the whole family, just generation through generation, has always kind of participated in. And it, to me, sounds like we are killing people, and one of them doesn't want to do it anymore. So yes, it kind of gives me like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes in a way. So we'll see how that goes. I did enjoy quite a few of those movies, so it could be a really good win for me. And the creepiness, I'm sure, is gonna be in there. I think we have, what, 2 left? Next one, number 9, is going to be Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. I've been dying to read this book all year long, and I need to just do it. Okay, Dead Silence. Sorry, my daughter just got home from school, so I had to pause and go and get her from the bus. Anyways, Dead Silence is, it sounds like it's gonna be really creepy and scary because it's like set out in space, and you're like following like a haunted ghost ship. This like group are basically out there. They have this ship, and they're not foragers, but they like, you know, go out and like if somebody has a wreck or there's like something out there that they need to go collect for someone, then go and kind of do that. And then they get this weird signal from this ship that's been like missing for like forever, and so then they go to investigate, and like weird haunted creepy things happen, and then it's out in space, and like, oh my god, I don't know, like I just feel like that adds to it, like the expansiveness of space just around you, and there's nobody else there, and it just, ooh, creepy. Anyways, what is book number 10? Oh yes, okay. So you're actually getting a bonus in here because I had 2 books in here. They're both by T. Kingfisher, and they both sound super creepy. So in The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher, we're following this young woman, and she's gonna go clear out her grandma's house after she has passed away. And she thinks like, no big deal, I'm just helping out, cleaning out grandma's house, right? Except for grandma's a total hoarder, and then she finds like her step-grandfather's journal, and it's talking about like these weird creepy things out in the woods, and she's like, oh my gosh, what the heck. But then like she starts seeing and finding out about these creepy things out in the woods, and just knowing the way T. Kingfisher writes, I have read The Hollow Places by him, I just know he could just make it just creepy as all get out, and so yeah, totally want to read that one. What Moves the Dead is the other one that I want to read, which just came out this year, and this one is supposed to be like a House of Usher kind of retelling, and basically we have Alex, a retired soldier, finds out that his childhood friend Madeline is dying, so he like rushes out to her estate out in like the remote countryside, right? So this is where I was like reading it and I was like, yes. What they find there is a nightmare of fungal growths and possessed wildlife surrounding a dark pulsing lake. What? Madeline sleepwalks and speaks in strange voices at night, and her brother Roderick is consumed with a mysterious malady of the nerves. That right there, like, you got some gross fungal stuff going on. You got possessed wildlife, possessed person with sleepwalking around. I like just, yeah, that's gonna give me some really creepy vibes and scare me. And that's just, there it is. So that is my scary TBR for fall to get into spooky season. Let me know if there's books that you guys have read that have truly like scared you and creeped you out so I can like add to this list, because I'm ready to be scared, guys. I am ready for it. So definitely want to hear all about it. Also, if you made it this far, put down below like a black cat or a ghost or something spooky. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.